Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Encounter by St. Mark, where we connect you to church, community, and Christ. I am Minister Katina Barnes. I am here on site with
Yeah,
Reverend Dr. Denise.
we're together today. Well, we're together each week, but we're actually physically together today.
That's right.
And we thank you for sharing part of your afternoon with us to make sure that you stay up to date with all of the great things that we have going on.
So I think we should jump on into our community news.
Yes.
We have the Portsmouth Health Department, Portsmouth Social Services. They are accepting applications for heating assistance. So if you are in need of some assistance with heating, you can call their number at 405-1800 to learn more about their eligibility requirements. Applications for the assistance is also, we have some here in the church, right across from the church office on the table. So if you are in need of assistance with your heating, please reach out or come into the church office to gain some information.
Yes, very timely because the temperature is certainly dropping.
Yes, it is.
We've had some cool evenings and cool mornings. Also, I'm speaking about relief and help and assistance. We know that there are many avenues out there that are there to assist. I'm not sure about you, but those toll notices typically come when sometimes you don't expect it, or you're like, I have an easy pass. What happened?
That's right.
And all those things. But the Virginia Toll Relief is accepting applications for individuals who may need assistance in their toll bills. Sometimes, of course, when they accumulate and the fees are added on, it can be kind of a nightmare, right? To secure or to get those taken care of, right? So you can contact 877-762-7824 to apply and also learn of the eligibility requirements, or you can visit VDOTTOLLrelief.com, and it's there on the screen as well.
Yeah, you're right about those unexpected. I got one of those the other day. I was like, wait a minute. Right. Also, if you are looking for employment, the Chesapeake Regional Healthcare, they are having open house tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're hiring for respiratory therapists. So if you qualify, you have some experience, maybe you just graduated, visit their location at 736 Battlefield Boulevard. Interested candidates can also call to get more information, 757-312-6262. So again, if you are looking for employment and you are a respiratory therapist, this is an opportunity for you to work at Chesapeake Regional Healthcare.
Wonderful. And if you know of anything going on in our community that you would like highlighted here on the encounter, please let us know. We want to keep everyone as informed as possible.
So we're going to jump into our St. Mark highlights. We are still on at high for celebrating this past Sunday, lifting up our bishop and their family.
Yes.
It was a really beautiful time. If you missed it, please go back. But I think one thing that stuck out to me, our media team prepared a video.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. It was really awesome. There were some things. I've been here 20 years, I believe.
Oh, awesome.
But there were some clips that I, didn't see. And it was like a mini sermon. Like he did like 5 different messages in that one video shot, right?
I love it. And it's on our social media as well. So if you go to the St. Mark Facebook page, you can certainly catch that video if you missed it or if you want to see it again.
Right.
It was really awesome.
It was awesome just to see where God has brought us from. The old church. I hear people all the time talk about the old church. I wasn't at the old church. But from there to where we are now, we have done so much. We have been through a whole lot, but we are still here. I think we have a clip. Is this a clip? Oh, I thought it was a clip.
Okay.
I thought we were going to show a clip. But we're still celebrating. And this Sunday coming up, I'm excited because it's homecoming.
Yes.
They're all homecomings all around. There's high school homecomings, and then there's college homecomings, but we have the best homecoming because we are celebrating coming home, where the foundation starts, right?
That's right. That's
So
right.
this Sunday is our homecoming. If you maybe used to go here, you moved away, you grew up here, whatever the case, we want you to come back home. Tell your other congregations, I'll be back, but this Sunday I'm going home to celebrate. And we will conclude our celebration after church with a cookout. I'm excited about that.
Yes, a great way to end a wonderful month. And so thank you to each of you for your intentional giving that is still going on, for just the host of ways you've celebrated the faithfulness of God. I think anniversaries are just a wonderful time to intentionally reflect and celebrate God's faithfulness. So thanks for being a part, and we look forward to concluding in a wonderful way with you on Sunday.
That's right.
We are nearing the end of the year. Can you believe it? In just a few days, we're going to be into November, but we are intentional about finishing the year strong. And one of our final events for the year is going to be our Candy Crush for our youth. It's going to be held Monday. It is our Halloween alternative. So we know that some individuals in the world will be celebrating Halloween. We are not endeavoring to celebrate Halloween. We are, however, giving our young people an opportunity to come together, have some fun, have some candy, get some sweet fellowship, have some fun in a safe environment. That's our goal. And so on Monday, October the 31st, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., right here on our church grounds, we're going to have our trunk or treat. We need everybody. We need our tribes to sponsor a trunk. So that'll be at least 12 trunks, right? And then we have a host of ministries here at St. Mark that we're so grateful for. So we're looking for our ministries to sponsor a trunk. You can also just donate candy. We've had some individuals who say, hey, I may not be able to be here, or I can't fit any candy in my trunk, but here's candy. So we've received some candy donations. So keep the candy donations coming. Thank you so much. We want to make sure that our young people leave with some goodies, with some snacks and things of that nature. And listen, if you're not that apt on candy, then you can do some other goodies. I've seen real creative things that people.
I've seen individuals to give away because this is our youth, but maybe you want to give something that is school related. Maybe it's like pocket notebooks or pens or glue sticks, but whatever it is you want to come and celebrate, and so that we have a great time.
Looking forward to it. If you have questions or want to know how you can support, please contact Minister Katina Barnes, Minister Jasmine Smith, or call the church office. But we would love to have you participate and support our young people.
We also have coming up our Habakkhour Hour, November the 9th and November the 16th. I'm excited about this. This is
I love a planner. I love the fresh calendar. I love all of that.
This is an opportunity for us to do just that, to vision cast and to plan according to God's will, right? Because we can do our to-do list all day long.
Absolutely.
But to sit and kind of hear from God and see what our God is sharing with our pastor, our leader, to take St. Mark to 2023. I had to think about that for a second. 2023. So we would love to have you on those Wednesday evenings, 6:30 to 8:30. That's November 9th. And November the 16th.
Yes. And it is open to all of our ministry leaders, all of our members. If you just want to kind of understand or get a jump start so that you too can be intentional about how the Lord is speaking and leading us into the next year. We want to hit the ground running, right, in 2023. And so again, as Minister Katina mentioned, Proverbs tells us that in his heart, a man plans his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. And so we have devoted this time to intentionally prayer and fasting and really seeking to hear God. So please make a point to mark your calendar for these days and join us in this time of prayer and fasting as we seek to hear God. And we're excited. We want to hear from you, right? We know the Lord speaks to all of us. So we want to hear what you're hearing for your ministry and what you can contribute. So come with your ideas as well as we kind of lay out our upcoming year. It's called Habakkhour Hour because the prophet Habakkuk says, write the vision, make it plain, right? And so that's what we're endeavoring to do. So looking forward to that also.
That's right. All right, we have our prayer requests, right? We have some individuals who are in need of just a lift me up. We say this every week, but prayer changes things.
Absolutely.
Our continued prayers are with our the Chalmers family, Jasmine Chalmers and the Chalmers family.
Yes.
Any other specific prayer requests that you know of?
No, there's specific names. We're continuing to lift up our entire church family, those who have lost loved ones recently, and even this year as the holidays are coming up. Many are having a difficult time, and so we want to keep, continue to lift each other up. And as individuals come across your heart or drop into your spirit, please just, whisper a prayer for them, shoot them a text, let them know you're thinking about them, praying for them. It may mean more than you know.
That's right. And their birthdays.
Yes.
If
you are celebrating a birthday this week, we, your St. Mark family, are excited for all that God is doing and how God is keeping and covering and protecting. Birthdays are a blessing. Just as we said with anniversaries, as we're celebrating our church anniversary, birthdays are a blessing for you to look at the faithfulness of God and his keeping power to you. So happy birthday from your St. Mark family, and we pray God's continued blessings to each of you.
That's right. Happy birthday. Birthdays mean, I don't know about you, but I'll tell you, just to see another day. And it used to be about, what I was going to do or plan or where I'm going to go or who I'm going to celebrate with. But just to open my eyes to see another day, let me tell you, it just means so much. And just, you want to give all glory to God, because that alarm clock, you may have heard it, but God made it so that you could hear it on that special day that you were born. So happy birthday to all the October birthdays.
Yes, we celebrate with you.
All right, we did have our word of the week. Again, I say this every week. We have some powerful preaching in the house. So this past Sunday was no exception. So take a listen to a snippet from our word of the week.
Being separated from those that he loves, those who are close to him, he exposes himself. I like that, because you got to remember, up until now, they had only measured him by his miracles. They had only assigned his significance and his worth to all of his signs and his wonders. And Jesus says, I don't want you to marginalize me to just what I do for you. I need you to know who I am. God, you got to get it. Up until now, they had only clapped for him and followed him and praised him because he was walking on the water, opening the eyes of the blind. He was causing dead men to come back to life. He was the one that put that cookout. Y'all remember, it was like homecoming. 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread, 5,000 folk, like a HU Norfolk State homecoming. In the crowd got fed, and they followed him because of what they saw on the outside. But Jesus says, watch, at this moment, all of the things I've done are over. I'm not doing any more of those miracles. It's a wrap for that life. So before I show you my next life, let me expose to you who I really am. He takes off the outer garment, and now the one they have only seen as divine says, I'm really a servant. The one who they lifted up because he could magically and with faith walk on water. Now God says, the reason I could walk on the water is because my heart was for those who were lost in the boat. He says, you saw me feed the 5,000, but it wasn't just because I had a good menu. No, the reason that I could feed them is because underneath I had compassion for them. The reason that I gave the widow back her son was not so that you could clap because I could bring the dead back to life. No, I wanted you to know that I've got my own mother, and I know what it's like for a mother to lose a child. And so before I would let the child go, there was something in me that had to be released. Can I tell you that whenever you feel separated from God, the key is not to focus on what he can do for you, but remember who he is.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
That was the message title. It's a wrap. If you didn't listen to the entire sermon, or even if you did, go back and take a listen. And until next week, we want you to stay connected. You can connect with us on our Facebook page. You can connect with us on social media or our website. We have our Bible study this evening, so we would love to see you at 7 p.m. We have 2 classes. We have our 7 p.m. class, and there's also a 6 p.m. class, correct?
Yes, on our financial stewardship.
That's right. That's right. So that's also helpful as we begin to, again, to think about going into the next year, right? Making sure your financial, we're doing right by our finances. So please stay connected. There are so many different ways that you can stay connected.
That's right.
To church, to Christ, and to the community. And until next week, make sure you lift Jesus, love others, and live your best life. Be blessed.